Okay, today I am going to give you a tutorial on how to use some of the features in Edmodo. Um, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is to go ahead and log into Edmodo. Okay, but I do want to show you this one thing. There's a button here for parent sign up, and I want your parents to go ahead and sign up. And when you get in there, when we get into your account, I'll show you where the parent code will be. So go ahead and let's go ahead and log in. Okay, the first thing that I'll show you is the parent code. Now this parent code is completely unique to your parent. So the code that is on the screen right now will not be the same code for, say, little Johnny's parents. Okay. By your parents creating an Edmodo account, I can send forms that maybe need to be signed and sent back in to your parents through Edmodo. I can warn them of things, upcoming things, and they can kind of keep an eye on homework that we have in the classroom and such. So having your parents sign up is just a great way for them to keep in touch with what's going on. Okay, so you will notice that there is an announcement and it says your first Edmodo assignment. So I'm going to show you where that'll also show up on your calendar. And when you click on calendar, you'll notice that it says first Edmodo assignment. When you click on that, it'll pull up that same exact announcement. So you can access that assignment from here, and then you can also access it from your home page again. So let's first go to your library, which is also called your backpack. And this is a great way for you to save things and have access to them in other places. So let's say that we're doing work at school and you want to save something and you want to be able to access it when you get home. So the great thing about the backpack is you can do just that. So what you're going to want to do is say add to backpack, and you are going to notice when you do that it says files and it says link. So if you want to, let's say you've worked on a paper at school and you have saved it at school but you want to go ahead and work on it at home, you would click upload, go find it. And I'm just going to pretend that this is my homework that I want to work on at home, or my paper. And then you upload it, and it is now in your backpack. Okay, well let's say that we're doing a research paper at school and you find some websites that you would like to access at home. So you can do the same thing, say add to backpack. When you say add to backpack, you're going to get that same thing. Instead of clicking file, you're going to click link. So let me go ahead and get a URL so that I can show you how to save it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and save the URL. I'm going to copy it. Okay, and where it says HTTP or embed, that is where you're going to paste that URL. When you click down here, it'll automatically pull up the name of that particular website. Now this also works well for YouTube videos. You can copy the URL for the YouTube video and put it in your backpack. So now in your backpack you have a paper and you have a website. Now you'll also notice it says folders. At the time you have no folders, so you can create a folder to organize the things that are in your backpack. So I'm going to go ahead and make up a folder, and let's see, we'll just let's call this just grammar. I'll just make anything up. Okay, now you have a grammar folder. Let's say that you have some things that you want to put in that specific folder. You can go and click on those particular things. So now that is in there. You'll click on folder, click on the grammar folder, and click apply. And now that particular file is saved in your grammar folder. Okay, you're also going to notice that it says shared with me. These are folders that I have shared with you. Now, if you are in third period, it's not going to say LA third. It'll say LA, or it won't say LA second, it'll say LA third. But there's 2 folders already shared with you, links and assignments. So any assignment that I give you, I will put in that assignment folder in case you get home and can't find it. If I've given it to you in class, you'll be able to access it through Edmodo. So great way to stay organized. Okay, so let's go back to our home page and let's go ahead and look at our homework assignment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead, and you'll notice that when you put your mouse on it, it underlines. When you click on this, it goes ahead and it's going to download. So it's a Word file. You're going to want to enable, whenever you get an assignment and you're going to do it, on the computer, you're going to want to enable editing. Okay, so here are a couple things that I want you to do. You're going to search the internet to find the funniest picture you can find. It must be school appropriate. You're going to go ahead and save that. You can either save the file on your computer and then upload it into your backpack again by a file, or you can save the URL and upload the URL. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is find a website that is associated with language arts. And you're going to save that URL and put it in your backpack, just like I showed you how to do. Okay. You're going to look in the folders that are shared with you, and I want you to look in the folder labeled links. At the bottom of the page, you need to type the 4 links that I have in the folder. Okay, so go back into your backpack, and then where it said here's folders that are shared with you, click on links, and then you're going to go ahead and type those names. So we'll go ahead, I'm going to say A link, B link, C link, and D link. Okay, and now I want you to save this file as your name and +1. For example, Ms. Burrows 1, and this means this is your first Edmodo assignment, and you're going to turn the assignment back in through Edmodo. So go up here, click on File, Save As. Okay, so you're going to want to take the name that's out and retype it with your name and the number 1. Save it under My Documents. And my computer's being a little slow here. Let me see. Okay, there we go. And there's the name. And I'm going to save. And now I can exit out of this. Okay, so now I'm going to go back and I'm going to click on the Turn In button. And you'll get this here and you'll see the notification, and you can leave me a message. Here is my assignment. Click on File, find where you saved it, and I saved it under Ms. Burrows 1. Let me scroll over here. Oh, there it is. Okay, and then I'm just going to turn in my assignment. And there it is. Okay, if for instance you didn't do it right, you could click on the Resubmit button, or you can just wait for a grade. And once I give you that particular grade, it will show up right there, the number of points that you received out of the number of points that were possible. So you're going to do this assignment. I'll be able to know if you put those 2 things in your backpack, and then I can go ahead and open up your file that you sent to me. And let's say though you have a question, you can actually post a question to me. So let me see, Ms. Burrows, I am confused about saving files. Send to, and there's you can send it to your class period, and then you can send it to me. And so now I will get a notification that I have a message from you and you have some questions, and then I can go ahead and respond to those questions. So I do want to bring you back to that parent code. I need you to do that particular parent code and give that to your parents so that they can go ahead and get logged on. That'll be part of your assignment for tonight, and you can earn an Edmodo badge. So get to it, and I'll see you tomorrow in class.